Hello everyone, I am Kunal Panigrahi, a lead technical support analyst at BMC Software. In this video, I will show you how to configure BRPM to use alternate Ruby or CRuby for running Ruby-based automations. As you already might know, BRPM runs on Java Ruby or JRuby. JRuby is a Ruby implementation that runs on a JVM, whereas the standard Ruby is a C implementation. That's what I mean when I refer CRuby. BRPM application runs on JRuby by design, which also includes all the Ruby automations. But if we set up a CRuby or alternate Ruby just for running the automations, then we'll surely get a better automation performance. Now let's jump to the setup. I have installed CRuby versions 1.9.3 and 2.1.9 on the same BRPM host. You can install CRuby on various ways, and all the details can be found at ruby-lang.org. Also, we have documented a detailed step on installing Ruby 1.9.3 in our BRPM documentation. Since BRPM app is built on Ruby 1.9.3, we encourage you to use the same CRuby version to avoid any version conflict issues. Though on my lab instance, I have tested using both 1.9.3 and 2.1.9. In today's demo, I'll be using Ruby version 1.9.3. Now coming to the BRPM setup, I have BRPM 5.0 Service Pack 2 installed. To enable CRuby as alternate Ruby for automations, you need to go to BRPM config folder and edit the automation_settings.rb file. Let me show you the edited automation settings.rb file. I have already made changes to this file. So basically you need to add a line called $automation_ruby_path pointing to the binary path of your desired CRuby. In my case, it is version 1.9.3. The second automation Ruby path variable is pointing to version 2.1.9, which is commented out. Another change I did on my setup is to increase the concurrency of the automations by editing torquebox.yml file and set the value from 3 to 10, which means BRPM will process 10 automatic steps parallelly. I did this change as I will be showing you a request which has more than 3 steps to run parallelly. This is my BRPM UI version 5.0 Service Pack 2. Now for the automations to use the new CRuby, we have to edit the automations and add a new line. For that, we have to go to Environment and Automation. For the demo, I have used the out-of-box direct execute local Ruby automation, and for easy comparison, I have copied the automation as direct execute alt Ruby and added a new line as params alternate_Ruby equals true. Then I have released the automation. I have created a request template which has 4 parallel steps, out of which 2 uses direct execute alternate Ruby and the rest 2 uses the default direct execute, which is JRuby. Each step has a simple ls command which looks for a config as a success term. I set this as the steps will always complete successfully. Let me create a request from this template. I'll plan and start the request. Since I set the concurrency to 10, all the 4 steps start at the same time, and the alt Ruby steps complete faster than the JRuby automation steps. I will reopen the request and rerun. You can see the same behavior. I am sure if you implement this feature in your environment, you will see better automation performance. That's it for now. Thank you very much for watching the video.